Hi guys, so I'm here today and I'm going to be trying to do my own photo shoot makeup, which I think will be a challenge because I'm not a big makeup person. I also don't have a lot of makeup. So what I did is I googled. I'm going to slightly improvise and basically just use whatever products I have. So I've already washed my face. I've put on lotion. Today I'm doing a photo shoot. Basically what's happening is I have this radio interview called Progressive. You can also check out yourself if you're interested. You can download the Progressive Radio app. We're doing an interview and performance. But anyways, so back to the makeup. Okay, so I've already prepped my face, lotioned, and then what I do now recently is I use sun lotion, because yeah, you just, you know, even though if it's cloudy, you just, you know, you'll still have UV rays and you just never know. And if you don't want those like brown spots on your face, then you'll probably want to use sun lotion as, you know, as soon as you can. It's just a quick look of what my makeup haul looks like. And I literally only own, actually I own 2 brushes, but I always use that one. So this is what I'll be working with today. Okay, so from the article that I found, and I'll put in the link, if you're looking at IG story, I'll put it in the comment. And if you're looking at YouTube, of course I'll put it in the description so you can have a look and try it out for yourself just for fun, and maybe you can even share me links as to how that turned out for you. Anyway, so firstly they say, first up, foundation, concealer, and translucent powder. And I unfortunately do not have concealer. I usually just use foundation to conceal, which is probably wrong, perhaps, I don't know. So this is what I'm using. That's Alex, by the way. I use Catrice, and I'll be using this brush, which is also Catrice as well. You can tell it's been used already. Okay, hold that thought. So basically going to use foundation for the whole face. Okay, so next we use translucent powder. I don't even have translucent powder. I don't even know if this is considered as translucent powder, but I use this brush on block, which I guess in a way is kind of like SPF. So I don't know if I'm still overdoing the whole SPF thing. What I like about this brush is it's also refillable, so you know, once you run out you can also refill. Pretty sure they have that for translucent powders too, but I just thought this was more efficient. So next is eyebrows. So if you haven't seen my daily makeup routine, which I'll also put in the link in the description or the comment below so you can have a look at that. You already know that I use this Beauty UK Highbrow all-in-one brow definition kit. And I'm probably going to use this also for eyeshadow since I also don't have eyeshadow, but I only just learned maybe a couple of weeks ago how to use this because I only use literally like one thing in here, but now I've learned to use the wax part of it, which is the whitest part. I realize it does help to fill in the brows using the wax. Sometimes I don't even use the color. I just shape my brows using the wax, and I feel like it's good enough. What I do is you want to always use the darkest color. Well, that's what they say. To kind of like line the brows at the bottom. And then I always use kind of like the second lightest color to sort of blend with the dark color. Always brush it on top. So that covers brows, and then next is onto eyeshadow. Okay, this is going to be difficult. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and use this as my eyeshadow and see how that works out. So basically they say use the most neutral one over your entire lid, which I guess would be, you know, the lightest brown, I assume. Or maybe it's the middle brown actually. And then the darker shadow will be used in the crease, which I guess is kind of like, you know, the crease in your eyebrow. And then highlighter at the inner corner of your eye. Good. I'm so scared. They do say choose the eyeshadow that's closest to your skin. So I think what I'm going to do actually is maybe I'll use the lightest one and see how that works out. So I'm going to use this over my entire eye first. The lightest one. Probably first time I've ever used this. Okay, now I'm going to use the slightly darker one in the crease of my eye. See how that looks. Okay, just to kind of like lighten this, I'm just going to use my translucent powder and brush some of it off away. Okay, I think that's sort of evened out. So I use this Orglamix, and I actually got this from my this Vegancuts bot subscription that I used to have. So if you're interested to get a beauty subscription box, I'll put the link below as well so you can have a look at that. So I'm just gonna use my fingers for this, but highlighter is usually, they say, inner corner and kind of like just below your eyebrow. Okay, now is eyelashes, fake eyelashes, and unfortunately I do not have or know how to put on fake eyelashes, so I'm just going to have to do with mascara, which I use this pink I Love Extreme by Essence, which I really like. I think it's really good. But then again, I also take a long time when it comes to my eyelashes, so I think that's why it looks, I get a lot of comments saying my eyelashes are super long, but actually I just like take 10 bloody minutes to do my eyelashes. Okay, maybe not that long. Over exaggerate. So what you want to do is usually I read this thing where it's like 5 seconds to the right, 5 seconds to, okay, no, that's left, that's right, and then you use the thing at the edge to kind of like, you know, try to touch each individual lash. Oh my god, I'm like the worst makeup person in the world. Anyways. So what I usually do to get my really long lashes as well is I kind of let it dry and then I put on a second coat. Then I look like, you know, like a freak with long eyelashes. That's just how I roll. Anyways, so next it's time for some contouring. So I have this a dual-ended contour stick by Wet n Wild. I rarely use this, so it's gonna be fun to use. Okay, so obviously the darker one is going to be used, you know, more on the forehead and I guess just below the cheekbones, and then highlighter will be up here, blusher will be kind of like in the middle of the highlighter and the dark brown thing, and then as well as the chin to highlight the jaw. So let's try it. I also need to be using a highlighter, they say, between my nose bridge. I don't know if that's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look weird. I'm just gonna put it here, and then wherever it shines on the cheek. Oh, one thing I did forget is blush. Okay, I don't use blush, but so what I usually use is this. It's actually Bourjois. I don't know. It's actually a lipstick. I really like the color, so what I do is I just put like a dot on my cheeks. And I mean, if it's good for your lips, it should be good for your face, right? Okay, last but not least, lipstick. So what I usually like to do is I like to put some Vaseline first, because I tend to have naturally dry lips. That's Alex, by the way. I can't decide on a more nude or a more pink. I think I'm going to go with a little bit of color, just so I don't look washed out. But what I'm using is, I really like this. I want to get more of these. I think it's called Absolutely Matte Hues. And the color is called Charming. I guess it's considered a nude. Still a nude color, but like a little darker. And then I'm going to do one more coat of mascara, and then sorry, that's Alex. And then perhaps one more, I guess just powder to set it all. This is not part of the link, by the way. I'm just kind of like adding my own thing. One more powder to set it all off. What's wrong, baby? Oh, and for those that don't know, my hair is actually naturally straight. So what I've done is this is probably my second perm, and what I use is it's actually a sculptant spray by Lifesaver. So just to kind of like set the shape of it. So what I do is my hair is still damp from my shower. I just take 3 sprays and just, I guess similar to mousse, but I don't like mousse because it makes your hair feeling really coarse, whereas this one just kind of adds, I guess it's what you call like a texturizer, and it kind of holds the hair, but it doesn't leave it feeling artificial, I guess is the word. So there it is. Give it a try, guys, and then if you have, be sure to send me your links or photos. Reply me, DM me, email me. I'd be excited to see what you guys come up with. So thanks, and again, be sure to check out my interview and performance on Progressive on the 17th September. Hopefully I'll see you there. Bye.